Hey everyone, I'm NornQueenAlexis and welcome back to the channel. And so today, well tonight, because it is 12:07 a.m., I am sitting here on my butt playing Overwatch when out of absolutely nowhere the Las Vegas Open 2020 preview just happened. Now, I didn't make it to LVO this year. I have far too many things planned for this year. I'm flying out to Iceland next week. And then I have Adepticon coming up, so I've been a little bit busy. Also, planning my marriage is a little bit taxing, so yeah. So you're not going to see me in this video because literally I was getting ready for bed. I apparently sleep. I know it's rare, but I do sometimes. And then this happens. So joining me is my good friend, trusted ally, and all-around perfect warbutt, John.
Howdy, howdy. We going to Vegas, boys and girls.
And grots in between. So, let's take a look. What do we have? From elves to Zoats, previews from LVO. It's another word for elves. It's elves. Also, I've always loved LVO's art style. It's really cool. Fresh from the Warhammer preview at LVO, the lid's just been lifted on all kinds of awesome surprises coming in 2020. Let's take a look. As I hiccup. First up, the latest from the most important thing, the thing that you actually care about, Warhammer 40k, with that second thing that you kind of care about, Age of Sigmar. And then other stuff you don't really care about, but GW still kind of makes the stuff. But it is kind of cool, and you could add it to your fantasy stuff as well as 40k. Yeah, there are other stuff. In the grim darkness of the far future, the psychic awakening rages on. Heroes have returned. Strange powers have been unleashed. Dark pilots are now set in motion. Dark plots are now set into motion. But not everyone in the galaxy is stoked about this violent influx of psychic phenomena. The warriors of Mars have decided to fight back with science.
Science!
So let's take a look at this real quick. Let's see what we got. What? I hit the wrong button. I still hit the wrong button. Okay, I hit the... It has been 54 cycles since the last contact. Requisition allegory have determined now request is imminent. Restall inefficient communications. Oh, I didn't get to see the whole thing. Yo, jump packs! They got horses! Oh my god, they got horses! They're adorable!
The Mechanicus discovered Old Town Road.
Yo, I love that they're going with like crazy Western themes with the Admech. They're like Leonardo da Vinci meets Wild Wild West, and I love it. Look at this, this is adorable. Their aircraft actually looks pretty good. What's this? Yo, I'm hyped. All right. Let's do this. Let's go. Let's see what they got. They got horses. That's right. The Adeptus Mechanicus are set for a large development and a large deployment of reinforcements since they launched. They are binary buckloads of new models on the way to support the Skitarii and their tech priests overlords. It's time to bring the logic back to the galaxy. So John, do you want to take over reading from here?
Yep. We already know how great the Skitarii are, but you know what would make them even better? If they rode cyber beasts into battle. And if some of those mechanical quadrupeds also breathe fire, say hello to the Cereberry Sulphur Hounds and their skirmishing brethren, the Cereberry Raiders. Playing fast, these units are their waiting.
I like how you cut out and went binary there for a second. I love them. Look at how adorable. Is that dude dual-wielding pistols? That dude is dual-wielding pistols. Yo,
they got bandanas.
They do have... These are desperados, and I love it. Oh my god, it's just a Western. Yo, oh my god. Okay, can we talk about how it's pretty much a Western movie with them versus the Genestealer cult?
Oh my god. Look at that revolver this guy on the second picture has.
I know. Oh my god, this is terrific. This is so cool. Okay, you know what? This is cool because This is actually like, you know, the cowboys, and this is like the Native Americans. I like this. I like this a lot.
It's gonna be a cool diorama with like one of these guys versus a Kettermore.
Oh my god, yes. All right, let's read the part underneath it.
All right. Another new unit you can look forward to is the
Taraxi.
Oh, the Taraxi. Yeah, that is true. The winged cousins of the Sicarians. These cyber birdmen things don't just look stunning, they're ideal support units in the Adeptus Mechanicus roster, capable of dropping in and picking off key targets while the rest of your troops advance. The Taraxi and the Survey units both come in dual kits, giving you loads of tactical options when building your models and plenty of nifty spares for customizing the rest of your collection.
Yo!
Yeehaw.
Yeah, I do think the yeehaw was absolutely necessary. This is literally just Wild Wild West, the army. I love it. I love it. Oh my god, these look so... You know what the best part is? Victor plays this army, and we have been looking to just buff this army like crazy. So this is huge for us. All right, let's see. Rules for these units?
Yep. Rules for these units and the upcoming Archaeocopter will be available in Engine War, the latest thrilling installment of this in the Psychic Awakening series. This supplement will see the war for the Imperium Soul kick into high gear, as Imperial Knights, Chaos Knights, the Adeptus Mechanicus, and the Demons of Chaos battle amidst revelations of hidden subcults, twisted schemes, and even more surprises.
Hope the Genestealer cult is there. But before we get to the engines of war, the 31st Millennium will see the return of one of the galaxy's most notorious greenskin.
Let's go!
Yo!
Oh, this music.
Oh my god! Is it really? Is it really? The meanest, greenest, baddest of them all is back. He has his banner!
Makari's back?
Yo, Makari's back! That means Ghazgull's back!
Makari and Sidekick.
Yo, okay, if you guys don't know, Makari was the original banner bearer in 2nd edition with Ghazgull, and Ghazgull accidentally killed Makari by sitting on him, and Ghazgull actually felt sad at the death of Makari.
Where you get your lucky stick from?
It actually is where you get the lucky stick from. Yo, that is so cool! Alright, let's get to the Age of Sigmar stuff. Do I actually care about the Age of Sigmar stuff?
They're high elves.
Oh, it's high elves. They're kind of neat. The Silver Host. They look beautiful, though. I will give them that. I do want to get into Age of Sigmar a little bit more. Like, I've had an army for Marathi for like a year and a half.
I mean, they're not over.
Whee! Alright, that face. It looks nice, though.
No, it is cool that they're bringing Teclis back. He's kind of a big deal.
Alright, I like it, I like it. I'm just gonna skip a lot of this stuff, though, and just take a look at the new horses. I like them. They look nice. This thing looks really cool. I actually would use this for, oh, who's the dude with Yvrain?
The Vizark?
Yeah, the Vizark. That would be a cool Vizark. Or Drenzar.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, it would. The dual swords is like, he reminds me a lot of, great, now that thing, I can't remember his name. Anyway, Arthur Dane.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I would definitely use this as an Eldar conversion, because this looks really cool.
The Sphinx is cool.
The Sphinx is cool. I really do like the Sphinx. Oh, we got more about the old ladies. The Seraphon.
Oh,
Don't ever look up what Seraphon is with Safe Search off. Have fun with that. Now that you know that, you will never be able to unsee what the hilarity of the Seraphon army is. Oh, look, they still have that guy. I forgot that guy existed. Alright, so Seraphon. Underworlds. Underworlds is kind of cool. I do like what they're doing, and they got some really unique models. These are really good conversions for Chaos Ogryn, by the way, if you actually do want to do a Renegades army, which is a Forge World army that you can find in their Chaos, the Chaos Index for Forge World. Oh, we got more about Blackstone Fortress. Oh my god, we have Zoats!
My god.
Oh, we have Zoats! I thought they were kidding! Well, it makes sense because the Blackstone Fortresses are supposed to be Genesis projects. They're supposed to be the safeguard for the universe in case the Necrons kill all life. Alright, let's see what they got.
Okay, guys, the Las Vegas Open preview is coming up. We need to think of something new and amazing to show the fans. It needs to be bold, awesome, but also classic and nostalgic. What have you got? Hit me.
What about Sisters of Battle? People like those, right?
We just did that, Steve. Keep up.
Can we bring back pointy elves?
Again, loving the enthusiasm, but that's already in the works.
Okay, get this. Codex Primaris Lieutenants.
Actually, it's Lieutenants. And no, the world just isn't ready for that yet.
Sons of Behemat?
That's just a myth, Steve. Don't be daft.
No.
What about Zoats?
This is terrific!
Hey, what's a Zoat?
I love this. Zoat. Just one. Okay, so for those of you that don't know what a Zoat is a very classic Tyranid model from way back in 1st edition. It actually was part of the Tyranid army before the Genestealers were, because Genestealers were actually considered a separate army at the time that had no connection to the Tyranids. And funny enough, Spore Mines were not actually part of the Tyranids at the time. Then they were all put together into one massive army. But the Zoats were a vanguard unit of psychers that were super smart and can speak all languages. So I'm assuming that they are doing new lore for them and separating them from the Tyranids, because this looks more alligator-esque than anything else, but also looks intelligent. All right, so John, if you want to pick up on the reading.
All right, sure. For those of you wondering what the big green thing in the picture above is, allow us to explain. Back in the distant past of Warhammer 40,000, they were a race of strange creatures who served as heralds for the Tyranid high fleets before disappearing seemingly forever. We all assumed they just got eaten. It's basically a quadruped killer croc with a gat.
Wait, is that what they literally say?
No. I threw that in for flavor. Now, thanks to our miniatures designers and a healthy dose of nostalgia, we have a few new Zoats. The first new Zoat in decades, coming soon to a Blackstone Fortress.
You know I'm getting this, right? Because I have every expansion for Blackstone Fortress. I've even been buying models that are in the White Dwarfs just to have them for my Blackstone Fortress teams.
Oh, yeah.
And then we have Forge World. For those of you with some great news, if you're a Warhammer 40k player with some Forge World models in your collection, there's the Leviathan Dreadnought, which is one of the best models, by the way. Since the release of Forge World Index a couple of years ago, Warhammer 40k has changed a lot. While the indexes were a great reference resource, we want to give you something even better, which is why the Warhammer 40k studio embarked on a project to bring you a series of all new books with updated rules for those. Oh god, they're gonna be Legends Forge World. No, my repressor!
I like how that's immediately where you went with that.
They're taking away my repressor. Help, I'm being repressed. Okay. To make room for these new mysterious books, the Forge World indexes will be disappearing, though their rules will remain in use in the new book's arrival. We're letting you... Oh god, they're gonna get rid of it with Legends. We're letting you know now that there is a chance to pick them up if you're missing any. We'll have more news soon, so keep an eye out. Warhammer 40k, Horus Heresy. Oh, Oh, thanks. Oh, that's cool. He's got a Mongolian death mask.
Yeah, he does.
I like it. I like that a lot. Also, that's really cool Tartaros armor.
Yeah.
With the scale mail down it. It almost looks like they've taken a little bit of inspiration from Japanese plate mail, but this is more or less Mongolian plate mail. Slightly different, bigger plates is the only real difference.
Yeah, it looks like post Chinggis Khan armor, like back when they kind of demobilized their army.
Yeah, that's true. Also, can we talk about Yagateyan's actual name, like how it would be pronounced? Like GW pronounces it Jagatai Khan, but his actual name would be Yagate Yan, or something similar to that.
Yeah, the Khan is the K is silent, so it's just Han.
It's just like on, right?
Pretty much. Kind of like how, like I said, what people say Genghis Khan, it's actually Chinggis Khan.
Yeah, Chinggis Khan. So it'd be Yagate Han.
Correct.
That's pretty cool. And then we have some more stuff with the Warhammer
this
heroes.
Name is, and it's kind of cool that the guy's name is Quinza, which is like pretty much a reverse of Genghis Khan's third son, Zakin.
Oh, that's actually cool. White Scars look really cool. I really like them.
Hell yeah.
Also, I don't know why no one talks about how many of them fell to chaos. Like, nobody ever mentions that, by the way.
Rip my boy Hakim.
Yo, Hakim did nothing wrong. I probably could recognize these names if I knew their headers online. Angels of Death. Oh, we finally got the announcement of Angels of Death, the Warhammer anime.
Heck yeah.
Ooh.
This is Captain Salkin of the Blood Angels strike cruiser Sword of Baal. Respond.
Yo, this is looking dope. I like
Still
this.
cannot reach Captain Orfeo or his retinue, shipmistress.
Without darkness, there can be no light.
Also, can we talk about how the Space Marine ships are captained by humans?
Resilient.
But they shall be broken! I am vengeance! I am wrath!
Got a Magos.
I am death!
I like the Tech Priest. Tech Marine. Alright, that's looking dope. I do love the glowy effect. It's so good. So, we have a ton of stuff happening from LVO. I really gotta get to this event. I gotta hang out with Pablo again, because Pablo's awesome. So, guys, I want to know your thoughts on everything that is announced in this. To be honest, I'm excited about the horses. I'm excited about the jump pack dudes. And Ghazgull, yo, okay, so we finally know that it's Ghazgull actually going against the wolves, so that's cool.
I'll take it.
So maybe we might have Bjorn the Fell-Handed versus Ghazgull, which would be a cool fight. Or we might have Captain Yifmiser versus Ghazgull, and Ghazgull will kill him.
Yeah. Or Orc the Slayer if they want to be actually cool about it.
Yeah. I'm not happy. I'm not happy. I'm not excited about the elf stuff. That's just me. But I am excited about a lot of the stuff. The Zoat kind of came out of nowhere. I really like the Zoat. I definitely plan to get it. I'm wondering how they're going to explain it now. I'm assuming that the Tyranids just stopped using these when they adapted the Genestealer cult and started just producing them instead as shock troops because they are way better at gathering intelligence than a Zoat ever could be, even though it's a Psyker. So we'll have to see how this all works out and everything. And it's cool to know that the Genesis things actually have access to all of these different types of living creatures. So I'm curious. I want to see what happens. I want to know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Please check out all the links in the description down below as well. Follow this channel, subscribe to this channel because I know that you've been watching my videos for a while. So just go ahead and subscribe. If you're super awesome, you can check out all the links in the description there. You can follow me on all sorts of social media. And if you want to be like amazing, you can check out my Patreon. Patreon goes a long way to helping out the channel. It actually gets me to events, so the more I get in Patreon, the more events I get to go to and cover, and the more content I get to bring you. I want to thank John for joining me today, and I want to thank all of you for watching. As always, I'm NornQueenAlexis. I love you guys. Bye! Hey everyone, do you want a cool shirt? Be sure to check out my Teespring. Link is in the description down below.